Today is the beginning of our series of videos from here in Brazil, and we're starting off in the mega city of São Paulo. So São Paulo is the most populated city in the Americas, so the whole Western Hemisphere and the Southern Hemisphere. So yeah, just a really huge city. And even though me and Carol lived in Brazil, we've never visited São Paulo before. We lived in Rio, so yeah, we haven't seen this place at all, and yeah, we're just excited to see what it has to offer. Carol found a really awesome modern apartment for $34, and as you'd expect from a super populated city, you got huge apartment blocks everywhere. All the sides here are apartment blocks. They're even making more, one here, one down there. So yeah, I think you're gonna be seeing a lot of tall buildings in this video. And this place also comes with a swimming pool down there, but it's winter now. It's like 12 degrees Celsius, so nobody's using that. This is pretty interesting. Look at this. We got a London telephone box, but it's actually a fridge. More UK boxes here. This person really loves the UK. And here's how the place looks on the inside. So yeah, everything is super modern looking. What's with all the UK stuff? You even got a UK cushion there.
Yeah, there's some mugs from London as well. I don't know, I think the owner used to living in London, so that's why she decorated like this, but I choose it because of you.
Really?
No, I'm just kidding.
Yeah, alright. And it's a really good deal, right? For $34.
Yeah, I think it's a great price, and it also has a gym and also pool, but we're not gonna be using them because we don't have much time.
This is my favorite part here, the chimps. Yeah, and then we just got a small kitchen, but also very modern looking. And the bathroom, also very modern. So yeah, the place does look brand new. And we got a lot of places to visit, I think, today.
Yeah, we have a big list, and we hope we can go to all the places, but first we'll start going to Vila Madalena, and we'll have breakfast there too, and then we'll go to the other places.
Yeah, then we'll take it from there. So we just arrived in Vila Madalena by the Uber, and the place we're coming to eat breakfast is called Vila Grande. It says it's 24 hours, always open, I guess. Before we continue, I'd like to talk quickly about the sponsor of this video. So Surfshark are a VPN provider that allows us to keep a private connection anywhere in the world, keeping our data and information safe from potential hackers. It also allows us to bypass censorship. In some countries, some websites or content are blocked, so by using Surfshark we're able to unblock them. Another big benefit to us is that it gives us access to all 15 of Netflix's libraries. For example, Carol really likes to watch the series Friends over and over, and Netflix recently removed it from a lot of the countries, but it's still available in the UK. So by connecting her laptop to the UK server on Surfshark, she's able to access all the Friends series still. Other than that, Surfshark also allows unlimited devices, so you can connect all your family's devices just using one account. In the description of the video, we have a link with the code Jumping Places that will give you 83% off and 3 months for free. They also have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so if you decide you don't want to continue to use it, you haven't spent any money. So here is our Brazilian-style breakfast. I'll write down the prices because I don't remember them all, but I got this thing called tapioca com queijo branco. So tapioca is made from cassava, and then yeah, just white cheese inside. And I got this vitamin smoothie here. Got a big mix of different fruits. What did you get, Carol?
Coffee with milk,
Café com leite.
Café com leite. Orange juice. Suco de laranja.
Suco de laranja.
And this is pão na chapa with requeijão, which is like a
French
bread with a Brazilian kind of cream cheese, requeijão. And the famous pão de queijo, the cheese bread.
Yeah, cheese bread.
With catupiry.
Yeah, so when you're inside, they make loads of different things out of bread here. Bread, cheese, chicken.
This place is called Padaria, which is like a place where you buy bread. Yeah, it's a bakery, and yeah, we have many different kinds of breads and variations for breakfast.
So this neighborhood, Villa Madalena, it's known to have like an alternative vibe, a bit of a bohemian neighborhood. So you have loads of trendy cafes, art galleries, also places with street murals, and we're gonna check out a place now that's really famous here that has loads of street murals. Right now, since it's early, it's a bit of a ghost neighborhood. I mean, everything's just opening now, so yeah, pretty much everything's closed. Nobody really walking around. So we've just come into this alleyway here, and this spot is called Beco do Batman. And this alleyway is famous because it has these awesome street murals everywhere. So it's one of the big attractions here in Sao Paulo. It goes all the way down, so we're gonna check it out. So even outside of the alleyway there's still artwork everywhere. So all around this neighborhood, look, covered in the street murals. Ah, so here's Batman, or is that Batwoman?
Yeah, Batwoman and Batman and I don't know, the dog.
Hey Carol, it's funny because we were just in Bogota and that place also had street art everywhere.
Yeah, there was a part of Bogota that was kind of similar with awesome street art, and that's something that we usually like to see. It's very interesting. And,
yeah, it's better than just a normal building. So our next stop of the day is a park called Parque Ibirapuera, and we're going to go around the park in one of these things here. I think it's 14 reais per hour, but look at the amount of bikes they have here. I guess on weekends there must be a crazy amount of people.
Yeah, this park gets very busy on weekends, that's why there's so many bikes to rent.
There's like over 1,000 bikes.
Yeah.
Look at all those. Never seen so many bicycles before. Alright, off we go. Carol's on the wheel.
Yeah.
So only Carol can control it, mine's just a handle.
But you can
What?
pedal.
Oh yeah, I can pedal. Can pedal, and the brakes down here. We have no idea what's in this park. I think it's a big park, isn't it?
Yeah, from the pictures, yes.
Yeah, it's like a gigantic park. Ibirapuera. That's Ibirapuera.
It's hard for you to pronounce that.
Yeah, it's an indigenous name, it's not Portuguese. Man, more bikes. Crazy amount of bikes. So inside the park you get some museums. I think there's a few museums around here. We're not going to go to any because we're going to go to a bigger museum later on in the center of the city. So here in Sao Paulo, it's quite strict with the masks. Even out here doing exercise outdoor, nobody really around, you're expected to wear it all the time. Literally 100% of the people are wearing it. You don't see anyone at all really without a mask on. So we just stopped quickly next to this little lake in the park. Got some nice views here because you can see the city, big buildings, the backdrop. But here it's nice and calm. Super different to Rio.
Yeah,
Sao Paulo.
Yeah, it's a different city. Here it's more like modern, and even though Rio has like a part where there are big buildings, it's not like here. Here it's way more like modern, and
it's a very small part there.
Yeah, in Rio.
Yeah, and here the nature, it looks more like forest, I guess, whereas in Rio it's more tropical, jungle looking. Yeah, so super different. So that was funny. We turn around and some dude and his kids are leaving in our tricycle. They weren't stealing it or anything. I think they just thought it was there left on its own. But yeah, they were about to leave on our tricycle. We'd had to walk all the way back. Brazilians love their exercise, don't they?
Yeah, of course we do.
Yeah, loads of people jogging here. You're gonna see that in Rio at the beaches. Everybody doing exercise. So our third stop of the day is a neighborhood called Liberdade, and this is home to the biggest Japanese community outside of Japan. So here in Sao Paulo, and apparently there's around like 1.5 million Japanese people all living in Sao Paulo. So it's known as the Japan town. Even the Brazilian bank, look, it's like a Japanese architecture style. You get the street lamps as well, Japanese style. Seems to be some sort of magic show going on over here right now. It's funny seeing a place like this in Brazil, right?
Yeah, even for me, like I've never seen anything like this, like Little Asia in South America.
Yeah. Yeah, look at this road here with the lamps all the way down. So all the stores are written in Japanese also. Every single store is pretty much written in Japanese. Mizumoto. So I think there's loads of like restaurants that you can eat at, Japanese restaurants. Loads of souvenir shops with like Japanese souvenirs, like this one here. See the lanterns there. Even got the clothes as well. We're in Japan. Got the fair too. Almost everywhere in Brazil has fairs. You see them all the time. And that is the crazy Sao Paulo traffic. Man, I don't think we've seen this many cars in forever. I don't know.
Yeah, in a long time. I don't remember the last time we saw. I don't know if it was Makati or maybe I think here it's even more than
I think this is more.
Yeah.
I think this is literally the most traffic I've ever seen anywhere. So you're probably wondering, why are there so many Japanese in Brazil? So they first immigrated here in 1908, like the first batch of people. It's because after slavery ended in the mid 1800s, there was a big labor shortage in the coffee plantations which were around here. So Brazil needed labor, and then other countries like Italy were sending immigrants here because they were also going through like a financial crisis there. So many Italian immigrants first came here, but then they were pretty much treated like slaves here. And then when the Italian government found out, they stopped sending the Italians here. They weren't allowing them to come here anymore. But Japan was also going through a crisis in the rural areas. So Japan had an agreement and they sent all these Japanese to work in the plantations here. And once again, they were treated pretty much like slaves, but it didn't take long for them to buy their own land and then, yeah, work their own land. And now they're completely integrated with Brazil. They are Brazilians, Japanese Brazilians. So here in Brazil, when you see Japanese people, you don't think they're foreigners, you know they're Brazilian, usually.
Yeah, it's like something normal. Like you said, they're already integrated to our culture, and it's just normal for us. We already know that there are so many of them here. And yeah, they're just Brazilians, just normal Brazilians.
So it couldn't be Japantown without the Hello Kitty. You can eat here, but we're gonna go to another place. You're gonna see why. Not to eat, to get a coffee. Yeah, you'll see why soon. So the place we're going is called Coffee Selfie, because you can take a selfie and it'll be on your coffee. So Carol's just choosing our selfie for the coffee, and we just gotta send it to them on WhatsApp. The instructions are there. So here it is, the selfie cappuccino. Carol's missing a bit of her chin, but yeah, it's actually quite detailed. Maybe we had to send the picture more zoomed out, right?
Yeah, but it looks nice.
Yeah, it's a cool idea. So you have to pay 5 reais extra for the selfie. And I just got a herbal tea here. Cappuccino grande was 10.90 reais, and that's just the extra 5. And then the herbal tea is 8.50, so 24.40 overall. Those are nice cakes and sweets here. Check those things out. Got the donuts, loads of different cakes. They got some ice cream in there as well. Alright, the time has come to destroy us. No. Evil. No.
Why?
There goes the 5 reais. So about a 10-minute walk from the Japantown is this cathedral here, which is also a really famous site. It's called Catedral da Sé. This area is pretty sketchy because basically all the homeless people in Sao Paulo have moved here. So yeah, these are all the tents all the way around. Got to be quick here. But a very impressive cathedral. Apparently this is one of the 5th biggest neo-Gothical cathedrals in the world, and construction started in 1914. So I'll have to whisper inside. It's very quiet here. Yeah, but this cathedral is absolutely gigantic, especially the ceiling. Super high ceiling. You get these enormous pillars all around. Look at the size of these pillars. So far we've been getting around by Uber because it's more convenient, quicker, but now we're going to get on the metro, see how the Sao Paulo metro system is. So a one-way ticket per person is $4.40. That's what we're going to get. So me and Carol are lost already, and this is why. That's all the metro lines. So we're here right now, Sé, and we need to get to Paraíso. Are we gonna switch metro over there?
Yeah, in Paraíso we get another one, like the line 2.
Line 2. So we need to go to line 2 right now.
Yeah, well, I think this one.
This one, Ibirapuera. That says 1 though.
Yeah, but we'll switch on.
Oh, we'll switch to 2.
Yeah, only when we get to Paraíso.
Okay, hopefully Carol knows what she's talking about. So we're now on the famous Avenida Paulista. So this is where all the big Brazilian companies, the international companies are. Goes all the way down there, 3 kilometers. Absolutely gigantic street of just huge buildings, businesses everywhere. This street is crazy.
Yeah, there's a lot going on here, but I think on Sundays, I'm not sure if it's the weekend or just Sundays, it becomes a walking street, so no cars, only people walking.
Yeah, so I don't know, it's like 8 lanes, so it becomes an 8-lane walking street for 3 kilometers. So I think you have like food trucks and just people selling stuff.
Yeah, I wish we were here on a weekend, but we won't be here.
Yeah, today's a Wednesday. So Sao Paulo, the city, has the highest GDP in Latin America and the Southern Hemisphere. So yeah, Sao Paulo is a super rich city. So we just came into some huge mall here. Yeah, we came in here to find a food court. Didn't seem to really be any restaurants on that main road. Not in walking distance anyway. You have to walk a lot. So I ended up getting some Japanese food. I think Japantown made me crave some Japanese food. How do you pronounce that place? Gendai?
Gendai, I think.
Gendai? Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it's pretty interesting, different, not like a normal sushi roll. So I got like a cone here. They call it temaki. So this one has salmon, cream cheese, ginger, some seeds. And then this one's pretty much the same, just fried. The algae is fried. And it also has some teriyaki sauce. And that was all 39 reais 50. And Carol went for the more Brazilian kind of food.
Yeah, I missed this food.
Yeah, what is it? Rice, beans?
Yeah,
mash.
rice, beans, farofa, which is a Brazilian thing, and fish, and just salad, mashed potato.
Yeah, farofa.
And all this with the Coke was 45 reais.
45 reais. There you go. So we're now heading to the São Paulo Museum of Art, and it's 45 reais per person. We had to book it online. I think that's because of COVID. So yeah, yesterday we just booked it. And this is the art museum right here. The first section that we've come to is mainly sculptures. So this is by Brazilian artists. I think they have things from international artists here as well. Got some very unusual looking sculptures here.
This one's a durian.
It's what? Oh yeah, it's a durian. What the hell? They're all durians, right? Are they real? No? Durian art. So this is the main part of the art museum. So apparently there's over 200 works of art here. So a lot to see. Already looks awesome. Look at all this. Yeah, I like how they did the layout where it's not on walls, it's all on these pieces of glass that are upright. And yeah, you even have some other things like this. Check that out. And this a weird big bent nail. Man, check out these paintings. So looks very haunted, super creepy. This one's even more creepy. It's like, I don't know, almost like skeleton looking.
Yeah, so these two are from the same artist. It's the guy is called Cândido Portinari. He's a very famous artist in Brazil, and this one is the most famous one. It's called Retirantes. The painting is about like the people from the northeast area of Brazil, and they were in this poverty situation. So he was trying to bring this issue to like not just the art community but also the politics community, and just wanted to bring this problem.
So we're walking Avenida Paulista once again, going on about a 20-minute walk because there's a building with a viewpoint here that I think is for free to visit. So yeah, we're gonna check that place out. And I didn't mention before, from what I read, close to 1 million people walk these streets every day. Just this street actually, only Avenida Paulista, almost 1 million people walk here. Crazy. So we've actually come back to our apartment now because the rooftop place with the view was closed because of COVID. And we asked the guy there if there was any other rooftops around, but he said they're all closed because of COVID. And tomorrow we're gonna be heading to Rio, where mine and Carol's family live. That we was only here for 1 day because it was a layover really. That's the only reason we came here, but we like what we saw, and yeah, we could spend many more days here. There must be way more stuff to see since the place is so gigantic. So there's going to be a lot of videos coming from Rio de Janeiro, and we're probably going to visit some other states as well. I think we're going to be here in Brazil for like 2 to 3 months minimum, so yeah, we got quite a long time here. If you like this video, just drop a like as usual to support us. Subscribe if you'd like to see more videos like this. Follow us on Instagram, and we'll see you in the next one.